20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. It's been a wild opening weekend to this point. Who knows what is in store tonight? As off we go for the Sunday night opener. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brothers. This is James Cook. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Allen will give this to Davis. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pushed out to his left. Now he'll run it. And Allen, a guy who usually gives as much punishment as he gets, slides down here, but he's got the first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Allen working from the pistol. To the goal line and in. Deion Oldman. Touchdown Buffalo. For Josh first touchdown pass of this 2025 season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Justice Hill to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First carry for King Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Sent in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. The fly, get this one complete. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Third down and 9. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. 5 times a Pro Bowler, that's Joey Bosa. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Here's a handoff to Cook, and they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on fourth down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field. Now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
On fourth down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal.
A 38-yard.
His kick is good. And the Bills will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes Hill on the return. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
They're on the 31-yard line.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Now Allen on first down. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 yards.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So, on 4th down, the Bills send out Brad Robbins to punt. Tylan Wallace deep for Baltimore. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On the give, here's Henry. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Here's Jordan Stout now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 43-yard line.
Start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Open man, right side, he's got it. And the defense can't allow him to stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now it's Allen. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 31 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's Cook. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Now Allen. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Cook. They'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to 4th down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Tylan Wallace now on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
2nd and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. 2nd down. Jackson. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And that is incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short bomb punt. I I do love third and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on fourth down.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. This is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Greg Russo working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
What a first half for this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this.
It is 3rd and long. In motion comes Andrews. 3rd and long for Jackson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Able to break a tackle as he powers forward 4 yards.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. It is 3rd and 10. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. In motion comes Andrews. On third down, Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. And Oliver, what a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And you can see it pretty clearly, Mike. He just kind of comes across the ball there. That one started right, and it just never came back.
First and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. A first-time Pro Bowler a year ago, it is Kyle Van Noy in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. A tough spot here. Third and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. To find Shakir open right side. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Here's Brad Robbins now, as he's on to punt for the second time. Wallace now on the return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. First and 10, Jackson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
First and 10 now from the 36. Looking to throw, it's Allen. In trouble, and down he goes. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. In middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And they're into field goal range now. He's got the first down at the 26-yard line.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bills will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This returnable for Wallace. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Going to go right back to Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Pistol formation with Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flower. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll get about 2. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Jackson now. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson looking to throw. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. Here's Henry.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Brings up 2nd down at the 15-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Jackson out of the pistol. That is left side and caught by Fowler. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Good snap, good hold, good kick. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, give to Davis. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Teddy Buchanan is there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Try and run the option left. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? And that'll be incomplete. It turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The Bills bringing on the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Jackson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Shaq Thompson getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
At the 45-yard line.
Working from the pistol. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over us. And it'll be 2nd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Run out of the gun with Cook. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. The sideline, he's got Coleman. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And that one is going to be thrown down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one complete to Moore. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Keon Holden, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Bills will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. This returnable for Wallace. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll run here with Hill. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He'll go right back to Flowers. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Open man is beaten. He's got him. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's taken in, and he will score. Game on. Highland Wallace. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
So the touchdown was big. This almost equally as big, though. We're going to try to make it a one-score game with a 2-point conversion. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a 2-possession game. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out. So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Quickly to Shakir for the RPO. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Brings up 2nd down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now it's 2nd and 1. Allen going to give this to Davis. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Second and 11. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.